It's a good thing I learned that song as a kid. Otherwise, there's no way I'd be able to learn that song as an adult. Yeah, there it is. How does he make any money at all if he just charges you 10 rupees and then puts 5 rupees on top of the gates? How does he make any money? No, you're not. It's a horse, Luigi. You didn't make it. So here's the other, I mean, I know you're not supposed to try and make sense of Zelda games, but a couple of playthroughs back, I started wondering about the implications of the 7-year thing. They're implying that the sages, at least clothed and bathed Link regularly for 7 years. He's wearing different clothes. He's wearing gloves and tights, and they put on a new shield for him, and they found a scabbard for his sword. They trimmed his hair. He's groomed. He's old enough to grow facial hair. They shaved him. And he's not covered in layers of dead skin, so they bathed him and stuff. You always gotta be careful during the first race, because whatever your time is during the first race, Ingo matches it. So if you do too well, then during the second race you're shafted. For anybody who didn't know that. So really, you just want to barely beat him during the first race. Like 55 seconds, I think, is probably... Oh, it's just one lap? Well, shoot. The second race, you might as well just go all out. Really, you pick up all your speed on him on a couple of the turns where he goes wide. Like this one. So, somebody on that same thread on V I mentioned a few videos back, I know for me it was like 3 weeks ago, but for you guys it was just a couple of videos back. They mentioned that they just recently found out that you could jump over the fence. When I was a kid, I didn't know you could jump over the wall. In fact, I just found that out the other year. So, you know, I always went over the fence. You know, right over the fence. She jumps over the wall anyway. Actually, I think she jumps over a different wall if you jump over the wall. Oh, now to get the hook shot. You didn't make it. Ah, 7 years. So here's the other thing, right? You can't do the target practice minigame until you get a bow and arrow. But the guy supplies you with endless arrows, as long as you have a bow for every attempt. Which asks one of two things. A, why does he just make a bunch of arrows without bothering to make or find a bow? Perhaps the only bow in the world. Or, B, why does the guy at the market sell him arrows when he doesn't want to sell you arrows without a bow? You know? I mean, like, something's not right in Hyrule. Something is not right. In fact, something is wrong. Evil is afoot in Hyruleville. This is part of the montage. If you missed the montage, then you'll notice I have a whole bunch of more hearts, and I planted some beans, and I have like 44 sculptulas, and a bunch of other crap. Some spells. I got a bunch of stuff from the montage. But you'll never know about it. You'll never know. But Tommy doesn't even know what day it is. He doesn't know Jesus was all praying is. How can he save from the eternal? You know, I don't understand the point of having this maze be this expansive. Like, there's no point in making it into a maze. They might as well just make it into a path. Because it's basically impossible to get ahead of Dampe anyway. You're just following him. Is it so that if you get really far behind, you'll get lost and die? It's 4 in the morning? Ah, crap. I can't wait till it gets upgraded to the purple one. Hookshot with a laser sight.